Pisces, what's up, y'all? Thanks for stopping in. Okay. Look, somebody's talking in code. Okay. There's fraud, there's hidden lies, there's something going on. This can deal with, right, where you have Pisces in your chart or your 12th house placements. Okay. Could be you, somebody in your energy, cross watcher. Y'all got to put the stuff where it fits. This is not a personal reading. Okay. Y'all know how it goes, up in YouTube world. Okay. Okay. I, I tapped in your energy and I heard cars. And I was like, cars? Cars? Like automobiles? And Spirit was like, no, not automobiles. So it's like an acronym, okay? Or it's code for something, or initials, whatever, okay? But it means something. But I'm getting like somebody is talking in fucking code. And something's getting exposed. There's like lies, sabotage, fraud, hidden enemies, copycats. There's something going on. People are messing with people they ought not be messing with. Okay, I'm done fucking with these people and trying to tiptoe around the truth. Uh, their feelings. Okay, I should name my channel that. Fuck their feelings, because that's how I feel. I'm over it. But I heard the time is now. Take your power back. Spirit ain't playing. The staying silent or staying small, letting people get away with shit. Okay, going along to get along, doing shit to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're someone who sacrifices a lot or you give up things and you're not going, after the things that you want, and you're kind of just going with the status quo and doing what they want you to do, you're on the wrong side. Choo 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 on the timer. I said what I said. Every person they wanted to stay quiet, everything that they wanted control over, manipulation, making people feel like they needed this or they needed that, or, you have to do things a certain way. Stop conforming just because that's what they want you to do, right? It's like that's the energy. And there's some kind of like wake up call or like communication. There's something, right, getting exposed, or something that you have to pay attention to in your environment, okay? Because something is not right. And I don't know if you know, right, and you're covering it for somebody, or if you just kind of have a feeling, It's like, if you have a feeling, don't ignore it because some shit's going on. And it's kind of almost like dig deeper. The clues are there, the info's there. Dig deeper. There's something they don't want exposed. There's something they don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about something. They don't want something talked about. They don't want something mentioned. So it's trying to ostracize or shut up those people who are willing to talk about it. Okay, shut that shit down. Say it anyway. All right. I don't know. It's a really, it's a very strong push and pull energy of, do I, don't I, do I, don't I, stop hem-hawing at it and going back and forth. Follow your gut, follow your heart. If you think that you should because that's the right thing to do because somebody's doing something wrong and you know that, you can do it. Their feelings. 444 on the timer. Y'all, I said what I said. Because there's some shit going on. Y'all, I told you. People are out here trying. People are out here trying to silence people. It's like they want to kill your spirit or kill your goals, or hell, something. They want to silence something. Look at disagreements, fights, arguments, freedom from a toxic addiction. We're going to go and we're going to clarify all of these to get you guys the info that you need right now so that you can know, right, if this is for you, what's going on, and what what you should do. Because we got to stop with this being silent shit and just listening. False imprisonment. Keeping somebody against their will. Like somebody needs something and they can't. Look at this. Divorce. freedom from a toxic addiction, false imprisonment, divorce. Like, I don't, man, healing from heartbreak is a plot twist. Somebody's taking their power back, doing what they don't. A one-sided relationship. I mean, this is 68 and I owe you one, ladies. This is go make me a sandwich. And if it's not blatantly stating that, okay, and this can go for men or women, because I've known some women that are diabolical. They just take shit to the extreme. It's ridiculous. They go after, like, they fight against the wrong things. This is where it's more covert, right? You think everything's great until you step back and you realize one person in the relationship is giving up a ton, while the other person is, whistling fucking Dixie and doing everything they want to do and getting everything that they want. There's a problem with that. And deep down, evidence stolen and or destroyed, not wanting somebody to know what they're really up against. I'm telling you, mixed signals came out in reverse. You know why? Because you see something clearly. There should be no confusion as to what is going on. Look at that. That stuck to the desk. It wouldn't even let me pick it up. Yeah, there's definitely in alignment. Y'all, somebody, he knows something. Serial rapist getting exposed. Y'all know something. Somebody knows. Situation with a younger man. A sudden change. Look, come on. Guys, how many... If that's not a confirmation. HITMAN. Somebody didn't want proof of something coming out. This came out in reverse. Okay? That could be somebody not doing that, or you doing something in the right saved you, or they wanted something hidden. Rebuilding. Yes, ma'am or sir. There it is. Doing white magic, positive magic, healing things. You know what the fucking divine feminine is here for. Doing that, it's like, if you do anything like that, right? This is someone of, let's just say, with a very narrow mindset. All right, that makes it sound evil. Okay, we're gonna say it like it is, like calling you an evil witch and all this shit. I don't know how many times I need to keep reminding people that witches are the original fucking healers. The OG healers. Actual witches don't do things to harm others. They don't. Now, if you want to talk about the ones that harm others, well, they're not witches. If you've been to my channel before, they are bitches. I said what I said. If that offends you, check yourself, because maybe that's what you are. You don't go out here trying to do shit to harm other people. If you're not trying to raise the collective vibration, if you're not trying to help people, if you're not trying to heal people, sit down. Because we aren't interested in what you have to say or do, or your fucking opinion. You got a younger man and a younger woman out here. What are we doing? There's a couple people. There's a couple people. Consequences, cause and effect, taking a chance. Somebody doesn't, it's like, you don't want to be who you are. It's like not speaking up. It's like, I don't want to upset the status quo. I don't want to piss anybody off. I don't want people to not like me. I hate to say it, but if that's how you make your decisions, at the end of everything, at the end of everything, you're not going to have to worry about people not liking you. You're going to have to worry about yourself not liking you for not doing something you wanted to do, you felt called to do, you knew that you should have done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Attachment issues in a sexual relationship with the current partner's friend behind their partner's back. 1313 on the timer. Look. You know what happens when you get into these controlling relationships with somebody who's very narrow-minded and they're very restrictive, right? When you hold on to something so tightly and you try to control it, that control is a facade. If you don't give people the room to be who they want to be, it creates it's chaos. We are not meant to be here to control one another. We're supposed to build each other up, to inspire another, right? Like to kind of like empower others to be themselves and to be themselves unapologetically, be authentic, and to be empowered in that. And when we don't do that, we create a lot of like lessons and shit that you don't learn. Okay. It just creates a lot of chaos. Okay, guys, it just creates a fucking lot of chaos. A surprise invitation meeting. Okay. So either something's taking a really long time, clairsentience, that gut instinct, that feeling, that knowing something's fucking wrong, knowing when somebody is of the light in the dark, knowing when something's up. Somebody out here can read some shit and somebody else don't like it. Well, middle fingers up to you. We don't care what you like or don't like because you're a whole ass asshat. Okay. This surprise invitation meeting, it's either it's taking a long time or something's not going to come as a surprise to you because you knew something was going to happen. Okay. And I don't know why I'm being called to say this. If you don't like my vibe, if you don't like this like strong, empowering energy, this is not the channel for you. There are many other meek, mannered people that you can listen to that are going to feed that bullshit narrative about going along with the status quo. I am not one of them. So if you are interested in being a better you and helping others do the same for themselves, then this is the channel for you. If it's not, there are plenty others that you can find. I don't know what to tell you. Something's a long line of attacks. Okay. And if you're not familiar with my channel, the messages that I give in my readings, unless I state otherwise, they're channeled messages. I channel the whole time. I give you exactly what I get. Okay. Sometimes it's going to sound crazy. Well, newsflash, the world ain't pretty. There's shitty people out there and they do shitty things. And a lot of times it's people that you'd be flabbergasted, right? To hear that they're doing these things. So there's definitely this plot twist, this sudden change, right? That's giving me like Tower moment. Something's happening. This red room thing, it's like, oh, wanting someone out. Silenced. Yep, I just heard a truth speaker. Silencing. I told you. They don't want somebody speaking their truth. They don't like it. That boldness, how dare you? How dare you? Sit down. Take several seats. Somebody doesn't like someone's light. We're targeting specific individuals here. Those that speak up. Okay, there's a reason why I'm in this energy then. There's a reason for everything in the readings, right? So there's a reason why I'm in this energy. So somebody doesn't want another person to speak up. Yeah, I just heard quiet, please. And then quiet in the courts. Quiet in the courts. Could be spiritual or actual, right? In the physical, guys. But it's like somebody, I'm telling you, somebody got away from something. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic addiction, a divorce. Someone was keeping somebody trapped. Yeah, and they didn't want to hear it. There's arguing here. Somebody's coming into alignment. Somebody's arguing and they're rebuilding. Yep. Somebody's lying here about someone. This car accident. This is someone was somebody was purposely going after another person. I want to look at these two. Somebody was purposely going after another individual. Yes. They were purposely going after another individual. This is like third party energy. Yeah, I just heard silence them. I don't know what that's from. I think it's from a movie. I'm not sure, but that's what I just heard. But somebody's got that kind of energy. They want someone to shut up now. Yes, why won't she just shut up? Somebody wants another person to shut up. Sorry, I think that's funny. Speak louder. Apparently, they're hard of hearing. Yeah, but I'm telling you, this is all together. Tell me about the red rum spirit, because that's exposure. Come on, boo. And exposure. Oh my gosh. Something's coming to light. Something is coming to light. It flew over car accident and this. Somebody. Oh, hail to the no. Tell me more about that, Spirit. There's some plans, strategy. It's something's getting exposed. Somebody was in. Ooh. There it is. That's the death card, y'all. What is this? The red rum, the attempted red rum, right? Exposed, exposure, shining light on. Okay, everything comes to light. The sun's coming out. Look at, here I am. Woohoo! Car accident. Sexual relationship with current partner's friend behind the partner's back. The strategy, the plans to end something. To all the doubters. How is this fake? Something's going on. Something's going to be found in a car when something happens, like evidence, okay? Or there's going to be, or there was, and it's getting exposed now. All right, y'all. You never know. Timelines, whatever. And people are going to say, oh, this can't possibly be for more than one person. You'd be fucking surprised. There are 8 billion people or some shit in the world. The things that we go through, they are not unique. They happen again and again and again. People get the ideas from somewhere, okay? Somebody is going to get into an accident with the other person in the car. Or they get into an accident and it's something's in the car that exposes this fucking ridiculousness. Look at that they're giving to somebody. Oh my God. Somebody paid. Look at that. And they're trying to keep it all covered up. That they was talking to people. They sweet on somebody. Ooh, baby. They want to, remember? The moon. They paid. Moon. This is chaos magic. Moon. To mess with somebody. The Queen of Swords, who speaks the truth from talking about shit, about betrayals that really happened. They wanted them stuck in their fucking head and worried that they were crazy. Look at this. I'm telling you. Who is this? King James? Or his reincarnation this time around? Just wanting to... Look at that. Burn the witches! Fucking crazy ass people trying to burden these people. And they all just sneaking. Sneaking. You can see that shit? Look at the car. Going to get them some love. They're trying to fuck people over. You got... Stop that shit. And then you got family back here defending them. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry, actually. This is fucking ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. So we got that going on. That's getting exposed. Now somebody's going to realize, I just heard yes, that they're in a one-sided relationship. That something was false. They just didn't want somebody to have someone else. Somebody like wanted to keep somebody stuck. The King of fucking Swords. Didn't I say the Queen of Swords? Somebody was doing something to keep this attachment issue. Somebody's cutting something off. It's going to change the way people look at someone. Look, you had some slick ass man out here doing something. Pretty sure he screwed somebody else over and then somebody screwed them over. Okay? But slick ass who's coming in like, I am of the utmost authority. I'm absolutely honest at all times. I do everything by the book. I cannot tell a lie. You the lyingest motherfucker out here. Talking about never, and then you go nevering like you never nevered before. Something is going to be super heavy for somebody. Something's going to be heavy. Heavy. It's going to change the way somebody, this plot twist, sudden change. It's going to change the way somebody looks at a group of people, at a type of people. This is like going to sort of upset the status quo. Once people realize, right, this can be just within your community, within your family, within your friend group, whatever, okay? Once people realize why somebody was doing what they were doing and masking themselves as, what their true, I just heard fears, what their true fear was about something getting exposed. But for someone, it's not going to be shocking. Because somebody knows what another person's up to. Okay? I'm hearing, say it right. Nelly Furtado. You don't mean nothing at all to me in the day and the night. Say it all. Say it right. Say it all. Either got it or you don't. You either stand or you fall. When your will is broken, it slips from your hand. There's no time for joking. There's a hole in the plan. At a loss and at fault. A place only God knows. So I'm telling you, someone with the wrong individual. Trying to quiet somebody, hurting somebody, lying to somebody, betraying somebody, or planning something is heresy and blasphemy. I told you, somebody is going against someone who is real, who is authentic. Somebody's royally screwed. That's what I heard. Somebody's royally screwed. All right. Tell us more about this whole situation. Because someone is on... Yeah, look at this. Plot twist, sudden change. Baby! This serial rape is getting exposed. This plot twist, this sudden change. The temperance fell out on top of that, okay? This can be a Sagittarius. Or this can be somebody trying to go after in like Earth Angel energy. Baby! Oh my gosh. A real one? The Queen of Cups. And the Hierophant. I told you. This is like a royal subject. A royal queen. A royal seer. Or somebody with psychic abilities. This is somebody doing some shit. And they are upright. Anointed. This is somebody with a title. Can be in the physical or the spiritual, okay? If you're in a Pisces reading, I don't want to hear that you don't believe in that shit. Somebody got a title. That would be an angel, yes. That's like angelic protection, divine timing, divine intervention, divine protection. That's somebody's got like 1 foot in the spirit realm and 1 foot down here. And they're legit. And they are sweetheart. And they are nurturing. They're healers, psychic abilities, you can name it. How you gonna walk all over a person who believes in you? Who speaks the truth, whose feelings and intentions are pure and upright? This one. Look at that shit. Who's gonna do that? Who's going to do that? Because somebody's being seen. It's somebody who doesn't want to go within. Somebody doesn't want to reflect. Somebody doesn't want to look at themselves. I wonder why. Look, they don't want to look at the decisions that they have made. It fell out of here. Come on. Come on. Strong as hell. Come on. Come on, bro. This divine ass being, upright as heck. They could be a Leo, or they could just be somebody who has got immense willpower, grace, patience, strength. But don't scratch that fucking itch if you piss them off, because on the outside, baby boo, they this. They can get this real quick. Because this is somebody who's a fierce protector of what they believe in, of the upside of things, of doing the right thing. This is someone, I'm going to say it, who has the fucking balls. They may not look like it, or somebody might think that, they can get one over on them. Not this little mama. You see, that is poking a bear that has been in hibernation for a fucking millennia. Somebody woke up something strong in somebody, and this little lady is fierce. She'll take a bite out of somebody's ass. But somebody don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to fucking see that. Don't tell me. I don't want to hear about the decisions that I've made. Don't put me on Front Street. I don't want to look at myself. I'm telling you. I don't want to look at myself. The death card. I don't want to hear it. You can't tell me nothing. The Most High's like, actually, me and the angels say that they can. Actually, this is what they're supposed to do. I gave them a job, and you're trying to shut them up. All because you don't want to get out of your ego, and you don't want to face yourself. You don't want to look at the shit that you've been doing and how you were dishonest about the shit you were doing in the background. Consequences, cause and effect. This fell on top of it. What now? I guess that ivory tower ain't standing so strong, is it? Nope. Nope. It's coming down. Sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Stop fucking people over, y'all. Right? Like, people out here coming against people that care about them, that love them, that want the best for them. They're patient. They're loyal. They're nurturing. They're legit in their own right. They are legit. Too legit to quit. You got somebody out here just hoeing and throwing, and they don't want to reflect. They don't want to look at themselves. They don't want to do shit. This is like they're just hopping around. Look. Somebody's a shithead out here. Facts. Shit head. Somebody did not want to take time to think about things before they made the decisions they made. Someone else is very patient. Another person is just very reactive. They want to do things on their own. They are right. They don't need to look at anything. They deflect. It's not my problem. It's yours. And something has gone on, right? This is patience. The Strength card, the Temperance card, those are both cards of patience. So somebody's been doing something and letting it go on and like thinking they're good. And then this happens. It was fated to happen. That is somebody's destiny. What goes up must come down. and somebody's been very patient. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is like someone's destined path. Didn't I say somebody messed with somebody they should not have messed with? Serious. This is huge energy, power, significance, okay, in someone's life, and they fucked around with it. They played games with somebody. Oh my good Lord. Somebody viciously, verbally accosted a divine being in the flesh. So somebody who knows like who they are, there's such a, I'm telling you, this high vibe in revert, that's like saying you're not good. You're manipulative. You're bad. You're doing this. You're not. You're not. You know, there's no mixed signals. Clairsentience. You can feel it. You know when someone's a jackass and they're not, when somebody's lying, when something's going on. You're like, something's not right here. And it kind of keeps poking at you. Don't ignore that. So often we get into, and I mean, if somebody has never fallen victim to this, you send me an email because I'd be shocked. So often we fall into, well, they keep denying it. And, you know, I don't have any proof. All I have is this, you know, gut feeling here. But what they're doing is systematically destroying you, your confidence, what you know to be true about yourself, your heart, your intention. They are systematically destroying that with their lies, with their emotional manipulation and abuse, showing up in relationships half-assed. This is somebody who only whole-asses what they want, right? But if you want something, oh, baby, I'm tired, 68, I owe you one, right? How many OUs do you have? You know, has this person given out? He's a jackass. You see that flew all the way over there? By the flame. Look at that. Is that somebody just throws caution to the wind? Nary a fuck to be given. They don't give a shit. They're innocent. I'm telling you. Do you see how he's dancing? It flew by the candle. Somebody's playing with fire, y'all. Somebody's playing with fire. Yes. Making somebody fight. I'm telling you. Somebody playing with fire. I have to release myself from this terrible, terrible wench of a woman. She's such a nag. I'm going to find my own happiness. I'm the victim. I'm innocent here. No, you're a fucking douchebag. You're a douche canoe. Look at that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's like trying to, man, that's like a lot of, I gotta tell you. That's like a lot of naysayers, a lot of superficial family members, a lot of disconnect, a lot of like hidden, I just heard animosity, a lot of shitty people that were not there for you. And they show up with grace. All I've fucking given you people is love. That's how you come at me? I gotta defend myself all the time? Are you fucking kidding me? Trash. Garbage. You're douchebags. What? You don't want to work with me no more? Okay. Euphoria, Kendrick Lamar. I got a son to raise, but you don't know nothing about that. Yeah. Because somebody's out here doing the right thing while someone else is out playing with their dang-a-lang. I said what I said. Come on with it. What? I rule this roost. No, you're a fucking idiot, control freak. That's what you are, you fucking ding dong. I am the man. I am innocent. Believe me all, she is crazy. You're an idiot. You're supposed to be upright. You're supposed to have morals. You have no fucking morals. You're fucking backwoods, twisted, no fucking, no thinking other than for yourself. The man's always right. They're always innocent. They're allowed to go off and do whatever the hell they want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the woman's dealing with. It doesn't matter. Or the parent, right? It can be male or female, honestly, guys, because I've seen it both ways. I mean, I have. It's crazy. Yeah, you don't see it very often. It's not common, but I've seen it both ways. But it's like, I don't, it's like I don't care what you have going on. I'm allowed to do what I want to do willy-nilly, go off, sow my fucking wild oats, and I am going to be clean, innocent, free to do whatever the fuck I want. Because you had the kids, or you did this, or you did that. They place all of the blame, right, on the woman. Now, role reversal. What happens, okay, when the mom, per se, right, cheats and abandons the kids and leaves? Mm-hmm. Do we have that whole like, well, maybe if you wouldn't have nagged him so much, or maybe if you would have let him da-da-da-da, right? You don't have that they give the women. No. If the woman does the wrong thing, then it becomes, I can't believe she did that to the kids. What kind of woman abandons her children? Oh my, that poor man. He can't be all alone to deal with those kids himself. That is so unfair and selfish of her. Y'all see the double standards? And don't tell me that shit don't happen. You are lying to yourself if you say it doesn't. The hypocrisy, the double standards in our society, to continue going with the status quo and not question shit. It's a man, so it must be true. Now, there are many people who see through that. However, too many stay quiet. Stop. Make your truth so fucking loud that the middle of fucking earth hears it. Everyone, all at once. Stop staying silent and going with the flow, with the status quo, and just doing shit because that's what they say you're supposed to do. Well, what the f do you want to do? Who wrote the fucking rule book? Don't tell me something's in the fucking Bible, because we don't even know what the original looks like because it's been written so many fucking times to fit their narrative. People don't even know why they fucking do things anymore. They just do it because that's what everybody else does. What do you want to do? What do you believe? Think about it. Right? Somebody is like that. They don't want that. It's bad if somebody does that, right? Having psychic gifts and doing all that, they must be evil. Get the fuck out of here. How are you going to quote shit from the Bible and then say psychics or seers, right? Or prophets, if you will, aren't real, or it's the devil's work? How many fucking times do people need to hear? What was Jesus? What was Moses? Fucking prophets. It's a thing. It's like you pick from the book what you want to believe and not believe if it doesn't fit your narrative. Get the fuck out of here. We ain't got time for that shit no more. We don't have time for that shit anymore, guys. Say what you want to say. Stop with the phony shit on Facebook and acting like we're perfect. Trying to make your family look like you're all in love and light and everything's great, and it's fucking hell. Literally. Hell at home. No one fucking cares. how you can make your family look. It's not going to go on your fucking headstone. At the end of the day, at the end of it all, it is you. That is it. Do something so that when you take your last breath, you are proud of you for making a difference, for making something better, for at least trying. Instead of hanging on to that old ass whitewash story of needing people and everything's got to be a certain way. Tradition, tradition, tradition. Fuck your tradition. I make my own traditions. Think about it. Thanksgiving. In America, we celebrate Thanksgiving. No, no. Many celebrate Thanksgiving. Do people even know what they're celebrating? It was ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous how all of that came about. We shouldn't be celebrating that. There's nothing to celebrate there. There just isn't. So I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I take that day and I spend it with the people I care about, right? But we pick like a culture or a country, whatever, and we do everything of that, culture or country or whatever that day to learn about it. We do something worth something. I'm not going to celebrate stealing land from someone else and then asking them to sit at the dinner table on the land we stole from them with the food that we grew from them teaching us how to do it. Yeah, something don't sit right with me about that. Never has. You don't want to sit around and eat your boring ass turkey and green bean casserole and all this shit. I ain't saying it ain't good. It's good. But it's the same shit every year. Let that shit get old. You hanging out with people you don't even probably like. Get the fuck out of here. Why? Because they're family and you're supposed to? Get the fuck out of here with that old ass narrative. It doesn't matter if somebody's blood or your husband or your wife. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are. It doesn't give anyone, right, just like a free pass to rule your life, to run you, to tell you what to do, to force you to do, to respect them and do these things because that's what you're supposed to do. No, it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. If someone's not respecting you, you can tell them where the fuck to go. Okay? We're doing a lot of Kendrick here, right? Kendrick said, I cut my granny off if she don't see it like I see it. Yeah, like that. It's that simple, y'all. You're doing something good, but you got family who's stuck in old ways and they don't want to broaden their mind and, bye. I got time for that. Why you don't waste your time with that shit? This is somebody's, this is toxic masculinity. Doing whatever the fuck I want to do. But something was fated to happen. Something was fated to happen for someone to separate, for something to get exposed so that people could finally see who the real culprit is here. What's really going on? How many things, like, it's kind of giving where the real strength comes from. Like who's really the head of shit? Who really makes things happen and makes things work? Now, if this is, like if somebody is in a good, equal, relationship, but there isn't control and there is, a true, honest partnership, that's not what I'm talking about. This is toxicity, lies, cheating, control. That's what I'm talking about. Leaving, keeping somebody else hindered and bogged down, okay? And making it seem like they just had to get away from that terrible, terrible person. You don't know how miserable I was living with her. I had to do the dishes at least once a month. Can you imagine? That's, I don't, get the fuck out of here. It's like both people work And yes, taking care of kids and all that shit is work. That is more than work, okay? That is multiple full-time jobs. That is a shit ton. But it's like somebody doing that and then a man being like, I worked all day. Well, what the fuck do you think what do you think the other person did? I don't, huh? Sitting around eating bonbons? No. Get the fuck out of here. And it's like, they think it's like, I just have to work. I don't have to do anything else, right? So then when they do something, I'll watch the kids for you. I'm sorry, what? They're yours too. You're not a babysitter to your own children, huh? Hey, I washed the dishes for you to help you out. I'm sorry, what? To help us out? To help the household out? Yeah, because last time I checked, you live here too. You're not a fucking guest, okay? I'm not the maid. Well, you want a fucking certificate? Because you did what you were supposed to do? Okay, if that's what we're doing, sit down. Because I got a list of certificates that I need. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody's like, that. It's fucking weird. And it's not okay. But if you speak up about it, you're a bitch. You're a nag. You're impossible. No, you're not. You're in the right. And they can't fucking stand that. Because they don't want to look at themselves. They would rather not. I just want to jump from relationship to relationship. I don't want to look at myself. They do the good old, I mean, they don't have to be narcissists, but they have the characteristics, right? It's like the narcissistic discard. It's like getting one lined up, giving the other person the sob story of everything they're going through. Get the fuck out of here. While somebody else was the anchor. The anchor. And somebody else was just a flying by the seat of his pants, not a worry in the world. What kids? Fool kids. Like just doing whatever they want. Just creating all kinds of chaos. And there's like, man, I'm telling you. It's crazy too, because it's like something starts young. Like the indoctrination of how things are supposed to be. And then you get kind of stuck in that, right? Instead of thinking for yourself, you get stuck in that pattern. And it gets to a point where it's like, well, I can't really speak up now. Who says? I don't care if you're 98. You can speak up whenever the fuck you want to. It's valid. So say it. Like, but they don't want you to believe that. These people are a piece of fucking work. Pisces. We're going to get a sometimes harsh truth messages for you. I say sometimes harsh truth because sometimes some of these messages are like, ooh. But some of them are really good. So we'll see. Using GPS. Fucking control. Using GPS to track you or another for negative reasons. Hey, stalker, psychos, stop fucking worrying about where everybody's at. Calm down now. If you're not doing it for good reasons and it's for control, there's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? What the hell? You are about to meet your romantic, divine counterpart. You know what that means? Oh, drama be gone. This is somebody, they're the divine counterpart. That's like somebody you can count on, somebody who's done the work, somebody who is not afraid to look at themselves. That's right, ladies. I know it's a rare one. Okay, watch out. You might need to sit down when it happens. I'm just saying. Might shock you. You are making your own lane, and many admire that about you. What'd I say? Doing you, baby boo. Because they got... I'm sorry. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not. But it is at the same time because they're idiots. I thought one flipped over, but it must have flipped and flipped back over. So we're not going in with that. Yeah, somebody's gossiping about you daily. They fucking hate it. Nobody, I'm telling you, people that stand up for themselves, that take their power back, put up 2 middle fingers to the patriarchy or to the being all conservative or following some narrative that you don't believe in. They cannot stand that shit. Nothing makes their blood boil faster. And I love that. I live for that shit. You know why? Because shut that shit down. Old ass. It ain't nobody got time for it. Somebody, look at using somebody you care about for their money. What about it though? And you know what? Male or female, anybody that does anything like that, no respect for themselves. None. And if it's a female, fix yourself. Shame on you. Absolutely fucking shame on you. I said what I said. And I'm not taking that shit back. You are being part of the fucking problem. Special place in hell for you. And if that's a man, oh baby. The ass kicking that you receive from the divine's going to be beautiful, and I've got front row seats. Money does not make the fucking world go round. Love does. Money just pays the fucking bills so we can have lights and water. Your possessions don't say shit about who you are. Oh, they have this, so they must be a good, trustworthy person. Oh, they don't have this, so they must be dirty. They must be lazy. They must be... Shut the fuck up, Susan. You don't know. You must be a bitch for judging people that you don't fucking know by what they have and don't have. Check yourself. You know what I'm saying? They plan to plant evidence, or they already did. Trying to make somebody look guilty that's not. Somebody's trying to take the heat off of somebody else. Trying to get you shadow banned. What are you doing? Are you doing something online? They don't want to hear. They don't want the truth to be told. They don't want you seen. They don't want you to be an individual. They want you to fucking fall in line. Give up already. If whatever they're doing isn't getting traction, isn't being seen, isn't moving forward, maybe they'll give up. Because they want control. Sorry. Time's up. You don't own me. They regret making you feel replaceable because you're going to make waves. And you're going to help change lives. Whether in your family, with your kids, with your friends, with your community, with the fucking world. And everybody's going to see them for exactly who the fuck they were. And they are. They can't replace you. That combo that we had here, how are you replacing that? That was some strong ass energy. I would not fight with that mama. Hail to the no. I'd be like, yes, ma'am. I ain't making her mad. Keep going. You're on the right career path. They don't see. You're on the right career path. They fucking hate that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They cannot stand that about you. They're hiding money. Look at this. You fucking douchebags. If the divine knows about it, what the is out? Using someone that you care about for their money, they have offshore foreign bank accounts to hide money from you. Masking and hiding their negative feelings about you to manipulate. So somebody's playing nice to your fucking face. Because they want something from you. You're going to need a lawyer soon? I wonder if it's about this hidden money. And I'm trying to gear life up. This seek help and guidance from someone you know you can trust. That came out almost in reverse, and it feels like you are that person. You are that person. They are trying to trick you into getting them pregnant. Somebody is trying to trick another person into getting them pregnant. Is it the person that is using somebody that you care about for their money? Now, who can get pregnant out here? That would be a female. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should absolutely be ashamed of yourself. And I'm saying it right now. Come on. Y'all saw that energy. Did I not show you the energy that was sitting here? 11111 on the damn timer just now. You are an ascended master. I told you, you don't fuck with that energy. I told you. Something was with that energy. It was strong as heck. Like that's a big that's a big energy. That's a big person. That person's got that person's got some weight, okay, in the spirit realm. Maybe, uh they seem unassuming, in the 3D. Somebody took them for granted, thought they were, just a caregiver or something else. Whoo, baby. They manipulated and like conned and went against that energy. That's a big no-no. And it's not so much like one person's more deserving than another. It's not that. It's that somebody was so clearly a good person, while somebody else was so committed to seeing them the opposite of who they truly were. Like that's it. They didn't do anything to try to understand. It was all attacking. Well, that's because somebody doesn't reflect. They don't want to see the shit. They don't want to think about it. They don't want to look at it. They don't want nothing. Nope, nope, nope. Can't hold me accountable. What? That's somebody who is very insecure with themselves because they know deep down they're a douchebag. They know. Remember we had the attempted and the exposed and all the things that were going to happen. This is how far somebody went. This is how far somebody went to silence you. Because we can't have strong, independent thinkers out here. Are you kidding me? We're going to fuck up their Christmas. We're going to fuck up their program, right? They don't want that shit, so paid to have you unalived. But it's not going to happen because you're too protected. Yeah, that was hella. So what is your guidance? What do you need to do? Well, like I said, if you know something or you feel something, don't let that go. If you've got like something go around or you know something about somebody around you, then speak up, say something. Don't be quiet. Ain't nobody got time for that. If you know somebody's a douche, call it like it is. I'm telling you, F-U-C-K their feelings. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. I could not be more serious about something. Somebody clearly didn't give a shit about someone, so that person, match their energy, act accordingly. You don't have to seek revenge. You don't have to have anything. They come to you nice. What the fuck do you want? I don't have to be fucking nice to you. It's like, well, we should be cordial or who's we and who says? Your ego? Your bullshit upbringing that made you the way that you are? Yeah, I'm good, bro. The fuck you want? Yeah, really, I'm telling you. It's okay to respond to people who clearly do not give a if you are alive or dead. Well, actually, they do care if you're alive. They'd rather you not be. Why you gotta be nice to them? Don't be. Keep it moving. Do your thing. Keep speaking. Right? You're making your own lane. Stay there. Keep doing that. You are on the right career path. Don't let them stop you. Yes, they are trying to stop you. Keep going. This isn't something that has like just come, in the past 100 years. They've been trying to make one sex, right? You got male and female. They've been trying to make one sex. I'm talking about like at birth. They've been making one sex weaker, appear weaker, feel weaker since the beginning of everything. So it's not going to be easy. But at the end of the day, you can feel good about yourself. You can have something to be proud of, right? And it's like you don't have to get revenge or go after people. It's every time you choose yourself, you get a little stronger. And you kind of smile to yourself going, "Atta girl, that's what I'm talking about." It's that. It's silent. It's like nobody knows. They don't recognize, but every fucking time you choose yourself, you get that much closer. And it is so amazing. Because you're doing shit for the right reasons. For good. And you're not lying. You're not conniving. You're not using people. So, it's okay to be shitty to the people that are shitty to you. and be unfazed and sleep good at night. You don't have to apologize for that, ever. And that's one thing that I've noticed females have a tendency to do, is apologize for taking up space. Does anything sound more fucking ridiculous? And sometimes we don't even realize that we do it. So stop. Okay? For real, ladies. Take up all the fucking space you need. Everybody. If you're a man and you're being silenced, take up fucking space. Take up all the space you need. Don't let anybody silence you. That's what I have for y'all. I hope this helped you. Let you know maybe something you've been feeling. Okay? Look. Be a good human. Always. Always. And I'm hearing my favorite, well, TV coach quote, Coach Taylor from Friday Night Lights. I love him. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. That's my mantra, y'all. I love it. And so is give the day a good you. That's the only thing we can control. Love y'all. Peace.